Oh, hey, everybody. Welcome back. We got a special episode today because we're not, for once.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say welcome back. There's no chat. There's no live chatter. We're doing this solo. We miss you guys right now.
I don't even know what to do with myself.
I miss the people.
I miss the people. I miss chit-chatting with you guys. I miss ignoring the chat because I'm too busy trying to talk. You miss the chat.
I love the chat.
Yeah, we're not doing it live this week. We people always wonder if we are live. This should answer your question.
And if you see all these bags and stuff around us, it's because we're doing a special thing for the Ben and Emil show. And if you want to see it, tune in a couple weeks.
Yeah. We got a great episode today, though. We're talking all about the SpaceX
IPO. Potential
IPO. It's going to happen for sure. I mean, he can't not IPO now. It'll only help Tesla, and everything always works for Mr. Elon.
Yeah, but that was his whole thing. He was always threatening to take Tesla private or something because he's like, I'm sick of the regulators. I'm sick of...
Do it, sir. Take it private. You're sick of it so bad. And we got a whole bunch of other stuff. Carvana's in the S&P 500. Guess who's short Carvana? Me. I'm short.
Well, why'd you go and do a thing like that?
Because I'm stupid. Just my luck. I short it, and then it literally goes up. Let's see how many days in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 days straight. Right after I go short. Oh, man. Oh.
That's the way it goes.
Why don't we dive in with rates? Because that was the big news this week. On an FOMC week, you gotta just love these weeks, right? When there's just, you would think that the market will pull back and it just doesn't. And I really am so sick of all the not that I'm bearish, because I'm like maxed out in my trading account long. But it really agitates me when guys just gloat. And they're like, oh, somebody check on your local bearish friend. It's like, shut up. Just keep it to yourself. What are you, a child?
That does sound like a very... That's a brutal guy to be around.
It's like, I mean, we get it. You're winning and you're smarter than everybody. And you're actually, everything is bullish. I get it. Fine. That's fine. I understand. Sure.
He's also probably got a gloat. If he's on Twitter, he's probably selling some kind of some
service.
Course. Buy my course if you want to learn how to trade like an all-star.
It's only $200 a month or however much it uses. Those guys make a fuck ton. They make a killing.
I always get ads or whatever promoted tweets that are like, the real money making is in selling courses.
Yeah, it is. It really is. I mean, I've bought a couple over the years. Did I ever use them? No. Well, so
I keep buying Andrew Tate's courses.
Yeah? What's he teaching you? How to call women a bitch?
Yeah, I'm getting pretty good at it.
Yeah. I'll teach you how to talk to every woman and call them a bitch. Every race of woman, Asian, black, white, Mexican. You can learn how to call them a bitch in every fucking... That's not how he talks. All right, so Jay Powell went up there and he rattled off a bunch of nonsense. They cut rates again, to the surprise of no one.
By a quarter point.
By a quarter of a point. He did say that near-term risks to inflation are tilted to the upside and risks to employment are to the downside, and that there's no risk-free path for policy as they navigate inflation, and employment goals. And he emphasized again, we only have one tool. And we have to do multiple things.
Didn't they also say that's going to be the last cut for a while?
He did. He said that this will probably be the last. Well, his ass is going to get fired anyway, so
right.
Probably his last cut. He said that they are well positioned though to wait and see how the economy evolves. And I thought it was interesting because someone in the little peanut gallery asked him about the K-shaped economy that we are increasingly finding ourselves in, and I just don't think it matters. And I don't think that I think that we are entering in a time when, for once, the stock market will not care. We could have 10 to 15% unemployment, And I don't think the stock market will care. I think it's just, we are now, it has successfully.
Until China invades Taiwan.
Even then, it's actually bullish. Oh, someone check on your bearish friend, because World War III just started, but it's actually really good for the markets.
I mean, it is hard to argue with. I mean, the only thing we spend money on now is just weapons. So it's like,
weapons and AI.
It's like, great, demand for weapons just went up.
Yeah.
And
I'm
AI,
actually
we're
buying
gonna have to process all this data somehow.
It is. It's a frustrating market if you're waiting for a dip and wanting things to come down so you can not only make money as a trader, but then like buy the dip. And me as a trader, it's just really, really frustrating to sit back and just every fucking day it's just the same thing. It's just
I think it makes me a little nervous, just as someone who is investing in index funds and stuff like that. Just
the wall of worry, man. That's actually bullish. If you're worried, that means that the market's more than likely to go. I'm not
just
kidding.
Watching things inch up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like every day I'm kind of like,
that's
okay,
how it goes.
I know that's good, but this feels unsustainable. And at some point, this has got to come tumbling down. So now I just kind of get nervous.
It's not going to happen. If I could, I'm not joking. I don't think it's going to happen again. I think that the fix is in, and they figured out that they can just keep it buoyed indefinitely and via the power of options, and it's just not going to fucking happen. It's just not.
I mean, and plus the retail investor just
is stronger and wealthier than ever,
and just buying the dip at all times.
And it doesn't.
I mean, hell, I do it.
If the poor are getting poorer, then the rich are getting richer, and that means that the stock market is going up, and that's where all the wealthy people have all their money. And it doesn't matter if the economy is in shambles, because Google is still selling just as many ads. And I mean, I'm being really, really, really
grim,
facetious here, but no, really, it's like it doesn't matter if unemployment spikes up, because those people aren't in the market anyway. And
sure,
those people can't afford to participate.
At some point, the cracks have to, the dam must break.
I just don't see it happening. They really can't. Nothing.
China invades Taiwan, and you think
bullish.
nothing. There's
bullish.
no way.
I'm saying it only as a reflection of what I imagine all the people are going to say online when it doesn't drop. They're going to be like, well, we've already known about this. This was going to happen. This is priced in because we've already known that it's going to happen for a long, long time. We've been able to analyze it front, back, left, and right. So this is priced in. Give me something else.
Well, no, but I mean, that's the perfect example of a company with basically the GDP of, I don't know, Germany or something like that. All of a sudden is just going to go offline for a little while.
Sure, NVIDIA might drop, but that's why we have an S&P 500, not an S&P 1.
Yeah, but we've been talking about so much how we basically do have an S&P 1, where it's like the GDP growth and all of the gains in the stock market, all AI, or what is it called? Data center build-outs and spending on.
This is the beauty of being a perma-bull talking head. You can just, no matter what is being argued at you, you can just
sure. I mean,
find
there is certainly
else.
A world where, I mean, because I forget if it was Amazon or Google or whoever just developed chips that people
Google.
Was it Google?
TPUs, yeah.
And they're saying that they're going to compete with, not only compete, they're going to be able to beat NVIDIA.
They're selling them to Meta, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're like, okay, NVIDIA falls out.
So what? Someone else will come up.
Right. Here comes Google and Amazon, whoever else is getting into the chip making game, and they're gonna make.
This is how it always goes. If there's a small concentration of stocks leading the way, everybody gets worried. But the fact that everybody gets worried begets like no real panic, because everybody has had time to worry about it. If they all started plummeting one day and there was no time for everybody to kind of be thinking about it or reacting, then that would be bad. But when everybody's going, oh my God, everything keeps going up and it's all just...
Yes, but that's when I think that happens. China invades Taiwan. I'm not saying this is going to happen.
No, sure.
Something similar to that.
Yeah.
Things are pretty precarious on the world stage right now. something like that, I think everything does start going down.
I would love to be wrong.
Think about the way everyone
I
got
really
spooked
would.
just because Trump announced the tariffs. Whenever that was, April or March or whatever.
And then guess what happened?
But because he immediately pulled back, he did, now is a great time to buy, and
Yeah.
pulled back on it.
Yeah. And then you very quickly learn that you can't trust a fucking thing that he says, which you would think would be somewhat bearish. But no, it's actually really, really good because nothing matters. It's just as long as NVIDIA is still printing money, as long as Broadcom and Google and Amazon and Apple are still hitting all-time highs, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Nothing matters. And it's very frustrating to sit by and just fucking watch my. I don't know why I keep doing it. I really don't. Where I buy puts just in case, and they just weigh. They are an anchor on my portfolio, week after week after week after fucking week. It. Oh God, it drives me insane. Oh great! Now I'm pissed off.
Now he's pissed off at the market.
Speaking of chips, did you see Rivian announced? And this is what I think could actually be. You would think that it would have a more negative effect on NVIDIA. Rivian announced that they're making their own custom chips for their cars.
Is it because didn't they announce autonomous cars too?
Yeah, I believe you can pay $50 a month or $2,500 up front and get their autonomous thing that they're hoping to roll out next year. Rivian's stock itself didn't really react that well.
No one cared.
I think it started to bounce a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's down today 6.11%. And NVIDIA, surprisingly down today, but the dip's getting bought again because NVIDIA here, actually cheap, $5 trillion. I think they're the future. Who's to say? Why can't it be a $50 trillion company?
Wait, so Rivian is developing their own chips?
Their own silicon, yes. Or they already have. They've got their own chip. Which now it seems like, wow, anybody can just do their own bespoke chips.
Yeah.
Doritos, Lay's.
They're getting in the game. Do you think they're kicking themselves? Like, why didn't we thought of every kind of chip?
We should have done
we did every
computer
kind of
chips,
chip.
man. That guy we fired was right. Yeah, so and then did you read any of the actual we've got to talk about Paramount and Netflix. Netflix has just been tanking. It finally had a little bit of a reprieve today, but it's still within yesterday's price action. They put out this letter, a very strongly worded letter to. I mean, look if you can scroll down just a little bit more, that first bold thing there. Our public offer, identical to the terms we presented to Warner Brothers privately, delivers superior value and a faster, more certain path to completion than the transaction announced with Netflix. And in all caps, bold, it is not too late to realize the benefits of Paramount's proposal if you choose to act now and tender your shares. Calm down, David Ellison. Jesus Christ. Our offer is financially superior to Netflix's transaction, which provides Warner Brothers Discovery shareholders with lower value, less cash, and significantly less certainty. On its, I mean, they're doing this whole plea, and they've got.
Ellison wants that thing.
Oh, he wants it so bad. He can taste it.
He does not want to let it go.
And his daddy, boy, sometimes daddy buys you peanuts at the baseball game. Sometimes daddy cuts you a fucking $40 billion check to
Oracle's good for it,
to back up your media empire aspirations. They go on to list a bunch of reasons why they should go with Paramount. Netflix has lost approximately 1/4 of its market capitalization since its last quarterly earnings report. It's actually bullish. It means that you're getting their stock in cheap. Yeah, I mean, geez, Paramount has lined up all necessary financing to deliver its $30 per share all cash offer. To suggest that we are not good for the money or might commit fraud to escape our obligations, as certain reports have speculated, is absurd. That absurdity is underscored by the fact that Warner Brothers Discovery and its advisors never picked up the phone or typed out a responsive text or email to raise any question or concern or to seek any clarification about either the trust or our equity commitment papers. Well, it sounds like
I mean, they've also been pretty clear about who's backing up their money. I wouldn't worry about the money when it comes to your 3 Saudi wealth funds, your
daddy,
your Jared Kushner, your daddy, Larry. Which one? No, David Ellison is the son. Larry Ellison is the dad. It seems like they
don't want to take money from a vampire. Larry Ellison is a vampire. Let's be honest, folks.
I've never seen anyone look like that in my life. I don't know. He doesn't look young.
He doesn't look like any age.
Yeah. He looks like a new age that just got invented.
A new type of guy just dropped.
Yeah.
Larry Ellison. This is a really long letter for what they're saying. No regulator has ever accepted such a broad approach to market definition, and to do so would require regulators to give up on merger enforcement in media and social media alike. This is referring to Netflix's argument that their competition includes, I like this phrasing, the argument being advanced publicly by Netflix and its proxies states that regulators should ignore the SVOD market and instead utilize a gerrymandered market definition. Isn't that fun?
That is
an interesting use of the word gerrymandered. That includes services like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Netflix's claim boils down to trying to mask its dominance in SVOD by grouping together all internet-enabled video, media, social media, or otherwise. Yeah.
Which is a good strategy. Just own it all. Be the only streaming service.
Yeah.
And then charge people $50 a month. What are they going to do? Not pay?
I love the last thing. We urge you to register your view with the WBD board that you deem Paramount's offer to be superior by tendering your shares today. Oh, man. They've got an FAQ in case you're a moron. When should I tender my shares? Can I withdraw my tender? Who should I call? We should call one of these things. What is the Lawrence J. Ellison Revocable Trust under UAD 12288, the trust? Larry Ellison's trust holds substantially all of Mr. Ellison's assets, including 1.158 billion shares of Oracle Corporation. Jesus Christ.
I am surprised. I was Googling Netflix and, it does the news thing. And one of the things that came up was a Vulture article. Richard Linklater, basically a indie guy. The headline is Richard Linklater trusts Netflix on this whole buying Warner thing, which I found surprising. They ask him, let me ask you one more thing. This kind of answers it for me. 3 of your last 4 movies have come out on Netflix. I wonder why he's got warm feelings for it. Yeah. A couple of years ago, you made some comments that were fairly critical of its distribution model, especially as it pertained to your animated movie, Apollo 10.5. I'd love to hear your impressions of Netflix's attempt to buy Warner. What impact do you think it would have on the movie's ecosystem? It's pretty fascinating how fast the business morphs and changes and consolidates. A while ago on Apollo 10.5, it didn't get out there in terms of receiving broad public awareness. I think the algorithm didn't know what to do with it. And I was a little frustrated, but I did get to make the movie. I love the movie, and I had 2 subsequently very good experiences with Netflix, so you don't catch me ragging on Netflix because they're great to work with. I think they're good people. Ted's a good guy. I trust him on the Warner Bros. Acquisition.
All right, Richard Linklater.
Honestly.
God.
They're going to make all your movies.
Tell us what you really think.
I don't believe him. The industry's got to go where the industry goes, and it always has. I don't know. I'm neutral on this. Yeah, I would be too if they were. That's a bullshit headline. The headline should just be Richard Linklater wants to continue making movies at Netflix.
Netflix director Richard Linklater likes the Netflix deal that Netflix is doing. Anyway, so we'll see how that shakes out. Moving on. Going back on what I just said about.
Oh, also before, did you see the thing? I saw it this morning. Disney is going to link, or did I get fooled?
OpenAI?
Yeah, with Sora.
$1 billion, and they're opening up the licensure or something. It's probably smart to do it that way so that they at least have a little bit of control. Like, all right, we will allow people to do it, but you can't put a penis on Goofy. No penises on Goofy.
I'm just shocked.
You can't put big honking boobs on any of our princesses, all right? Or penises, for that matter.
You've spent decades...
And no cum.
You've spent decades... building up the most valuable IP in the world.
Yeah.
You could sue these guys into oblivion if it shows up on their platforms, and instead of, you're just like, fuck it.
You've spent decades trying to perfect what Goofy's penis might look like. only to have some chucklehead with an AI terminal.
I was just shocked. I mean, and it makes me because we were talking about it a little bit on our episode where we were talking about Netflix, Warner's, and Paramount, and I think part of it is that they want to buy the IP to train their models on and all that stuff, and it's just like that's obviously where we're going. Everything is just going to be we're not going to have Hollywood creators anymore. It's just going to be LLMs creating whatever.
The only model I want to train, a Victoria's Secret model.
What are you going to train her?
To be nice to me.
All right.
Yeah. So if you're out there and you want all right. So you ever heard of Ed Yardeni? He's a bull. You know what he's saying? Underweight, Mag 7. Yeah, actually, all these companies, they're undervalued. Wait, actually, no, sorry, I have that wrong. That would be overweight. Underweight. He's saying that they might be a little bit past their prime.
He's a bull and he's saying that?
He's the ultimate bull, dude.
What do you mean past their prime?
Yardney Research now recommends effectively going underweight the Magnificent Seven mega cap stocks. We see more competitors coming for the juicy profit margins of the Magnificent Seven and expect that the productivity and profit margins of the rest of the S&P will be boosted by tech, said Ed. He added that, in effect, every company is evolving into a technology company. See, I could put out these fucks. Look at this guy.
Jesus, Ed.
Underweight Mag 7.
He looks like
underweight. Just like me.
He looks like one of the aliens from Mars Attacks, kind of, with the big ass. Holy shit.
Jeez, dude. Look at those nostrils.
The only thing that's overweight is that cranium. My God. Brain's going to start leaking out of that thing.
It looks like he's in the middle of going, underweight. Mag 7? Underweight. Yes. I actually think every company's technology now. Books, technology. This tie I got, technology.
He's sitting out there in New York.
I'm sitting here in Long Island thinking about tech. You know, when I was a kid, a mouse was something that scurried around in the basement late at night.
What is it now?
Everything is tech now.
What's a mouse now?
A mouse is now that little thing that you control the computer with because everything's tech. Drives me crazy. My grandkids, they're all about tech. They got the Tamagotchis, the Yamaguchus, and the whatever Japanese shit. I don't know. Listen, I'm a billionaire. I just buy what they tell me to buy.
Is that guy a billionaire?
Probably, man. Otherwise, why would we care what he says? Ed Yardney? Google, let's see what's his net worth. My net worth, it's all tech. Love tech. He's frozen in time. He's stuck there. He's trapped.
I don't know if we have a net worth on him. It's not publicly disclosed.
So he's broke.
I don't trust this guy as far as I could throw him.
And you could throw him pretty far because he looks like he's pretty underweight, if you know what I mean. I'm underweight Ed Yardney. That's what I'll tell you that, man. Boy, what else we got? Carvana. Jesus Christ. I just don't know what to think anymore. Everybody, it seems to be an open secret that Carvana does all this financial engineering and essentially book cooking. They're cooking these books. They're cooking them up for supper, man. That's how cooked these books are.
You should go full you should go full Did you say terrorist?
Mm-hmm. Be a shame if something happened to those.
No, you should
cool
go full short report mode.
Oh, well, like anybody's going to listen to me. I should do that if I actually want the stock to go up because that's how things work. Anything that's bad is actually good because it means that everybody is short, which means that that's fuel for higher prices.
Edwin's pretty good at
good.
But he also doesn't go for these mega cap.
Not always, but he does sometimes. He doesn't go for them, but he
mostly goes for the smaller companies. I don't think he would touch Carvana.
Yeah, well,
you're right. I think with those things you can never, because there's always. It feels like if a company's big enough, there's always some kind of. There's at least 100 guys on Reddit going, what do we think? Are we going to drive this thing up somehow? Should we all be tweeting about it?
I mean, that's just the way to go, I think, these days. Just follow. It used to be that popular retail stocks were primed to be shorted or bet against whatever retail was doing. But that was 10 years ago when retail was significantly less organized, smaller, less wealthy. And they're
also, it's just way less accessible. I mean, if you were just a
E-Trade or Schwab.
Yeah, and even before that, what were you going to do? That's, it's funny. I don't even like playing these things. It's, you just get curious and all of a sudden you're like, sure, I'll download the app.
Yeah.
I'll download it.
I'll download that shit.
If it wasn't so easy to buy Bitcoin, I wouldn't have any.
Yeah.
It's just so easy that you see enough shit and you're like, fine, let me just get this stupid app and do it.
I bought some Hyperliquid that it's that new up and coming, slightly problematic for the price of Bitcoin crypto trading platform that's like, and you can only buy it in the United States. You can only buy it on Robinhood.
Hyperliquid?
Brother, we really screwed up when we talked to what's his name?
Oh, yeah.
Vlad. We should have just done what his PR person wanted and been like, so what's Robinhood? What's in store for Robinhood? Your stocks at all? He could have been telling us like, well, we're going to come out with a credit card and all these different revenue streams. I would have been like, oh shit, I need to buy as much stock of this as I can. And we would have been millionaires. Probably. I would have bought some. Some.
They were perfectly clear about what they were doing and how they were pivoting into all these. I do not remember.
I was high.
No. Not in the interview. Robinhood was not being secretive about how they were trying to revamp their platform.
Oh yeah. But I didn't know about their aspirations to like get into legit banking and credit cards and stuff like that.
Oh, well, that was a ways away.
Yeah. Fuck shit. So many missed opportunities. How do boomers who didn't invest in like Apple and Amazon not just kill themselves? If you're a boomer out there, why aren't you dead? What are you thinking? I'd every day be like, why the fuck didn't I buy this shit? I'd be retired by
I'm sure
now.
they're all sitting on their house that they bought for like $7,000.
Oh yeah,
it is now worth $2.5 million.
Everybody else is lazy.
Yeah.
Everybody's lazy except for me.
Having the absolute times of their lives.
You want a house? Go buy a fucking wife.
I don't understand why everyone's so mad. Life's good. You buy a house for $7,000, it turns into $5 million.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Why is everybody mad? I'm the one who should be mad. Baristas these days. Have you ever tried to order a coffee? God, they got nose rings.
They're having
blue hair.
They're having a great time.
Them. There's only one of them. It doesn't make sense. Stupid fucking. I'll kill them.
You should take a page out of Boomer's books and just be happy.
Well, maybe I will be happy because I tell you what, I think it's becoming very clear. If you're reading between the lines or if you're all over FinTwit these days, the next big themes are already starting to break through, and they are space. I know space has been a theme, sure, but
my favorite thing is the guys who are like, we need to be building data centers on the moon now.
We need to be building space data centers, which is actually, dude, there's so much. We don't talk enough about space junk.
Space junk?
Space junk, yes.
Oh, like the satellites that are orbiting Earth because it's going to be a real problem.
It already is.
Yeah.
All it takes is one thing to cause a chain reaction, and then all of our shit is absolutely obliterated.
Yeah.
So that's a big risk.
Good,
I'm sure it's
obliterate our shit.
Obliterate our shit. Can you please just obliterate our shit?
But I do like those guys who are like, if an asteroid is going to be coming close to Earth, we need to get on that asteroid and build data centers. Data centers, we need to fill space with data centers.
And we could mine it for diamonds and gold and palladium and other precious rare earth metals.
Over the moon.
Elon can figure it out. God bless him. Did you see the clips of his interview he did with some random woman? He's wearing a shirt that looks like it says, like, the F word wars.
Fuck Wars?
No, the other one.
Fuck Wars? What is that?
Look at his shirt. It's
What?
Model Iron Man in the movies after me.
Yes.
So
You were in the Iron
Oh my
Man
God,
movie.
is that Stephen
Yes.
Miller's wife?
That's pretty cool.
yeah, Robert Downey Jr. and Favreau met with me.
Yeah, it is.
And toured SpaceX and stuff. So, in fact, Iron Man 2, a large part of the movie is filmed in SpaceX.
Really?
Holmes.
Yes. Yeah. If you watch Iron Man 2, you'll see it's the SpaceX factory is the actual background.
Wow.
So cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
We had Scarlett Johansson doing martial arts.
Jesus, this is riveting podcasting. Wow, that's
Yeah,
so cool.
it is cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, that's
man.
what Stephen Miller's wife does? She just
Well, she fucks Elon Musk
does she?
on the side, probably. I mean, look at him. Wouldn't you with those plugs? Look at those hair plugs. That's a brilliant job.
They
He's
really
good.
did do a good job. You got to give it to him.
Um,
No one better than Jeremy Piven. I mean, whoever they did God's work with Jeremy Piven.
those Turkish guys, man.
I mean, if I was going bald,
Jem Carson missed his calling. He would have been successful no matter what, but he could have been one of those hair plug surgeons
why?
because they do it. It's big in Turkey. You wouldn't know because you have a luscious head of hair. See,
I
guys,
know about the
guys
Tur-
who
I
are
know-
balding go frequently to Turkey.
Don't explain this to me. I understand.
They go to Turkey for the hair plugs because it's cheaper and better.
But you're saying because Cem Karsan is Turkish that he could have been a
He could have done anything.
sure. Yeah, he could have done anything. He's a
He
guy who
could have
puts
done Elon's thing. But yeah, so that. Wow, Jeremy Piven.
Jeremy
Wow, good for
Piven
him.
really. I mean, they
His hairlines be
saved his career.
pivoting.
They saved. There's no way he's going to be
No.
Ari. What is
His
his name?
career sucks anyway.
Ari Gold. Does
Yeah.
it? I mean,
He's dead. He's done for.
they
Who
killed
cares?
Jeremy Piven.
They killed Jeremy Piven. They shot him dead. And then they hung him. They whacked it with sticks.
Speaking of Elon, should we talk about his IPO?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I mean, just him talking about Iron Man, a movie that's 15 years old and him relishing. Yeah, sure. It's modeled after you, dude. Yeah, that's right. You are a modern day Iron Man.
Yeah, but think about this.
Save us.
That was
etc.
actually all filmed at SpaceX. Wow,
That's
really
cool.
cool. Yeah,
It is.
It is cool.
Pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Anyway, they are.
Me just talking to a kid. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it is cool. What, are your parents home?
It sucks shit that she's got a podcast and she's interviewing Elon Musk, doesn't it? Like, just what an awful. The Katie Miller show that nobody watches. And she's like, her posture is terrible. She's sitting like, ugh. So SpaceX is rumored to IPO at $1.5 trillion. So you're getting it cheap. That's for sure. You are getting it cheap.
I was looking at the Reddit fanboys a little bit, and there were some complaints that it is annoying that he's taking it public at such a late stage.
Yeah, that's what's annoying about all this shit.
And
They all
the
go
only
public.
the only people who could get in were obviously big money people already, and there was obviously the Elon diehards being like, "You guys are such morons! Like, you can get in cheap now. Think about what SpaceX is going to be valued at in 5, 10 years when we're doing multiple. When he's
We're doing hair plug transplants on the moon, okay? The low gravity
when
helps.
he's taxiing
blood flow.
people back and forth from Mars. It's like, oh, buddy.
Well, there's so much space junk, we're not going to be able to get through it to go to Mars.
I mean, maybe they're right.
It's a
maybe,
big problem.
Maybe at $1.5 trillion, you are getting in cheap. I don't know. Who knows?
I mean,
There were plenty of points along the Tesla timeline where you could have been like,
oh, brother.
you guys are jokers.
Dude, I remember when it was a $3 billion company.
Yeah.
$3 billion. And I was like, I don't know
It's
about
over.
all this shit. Now I know. The key is if the CEO of a publicly traded company finds himself often in the headlines and is a weird autistic guy, buy that stock. Alex Karp? The T-Mobile CEO before.
Everyone keeps calling Alex Carp autistic. I think he was just geeked out.
Just
on
whatever
cocaine.
he is, geeked out. Just a outspoken
Yeah,
character. By that, so I'm not joking. Like, because when you're buying you're investing in the CEO essentially, and Elon was already such a larger than life. Oh, he's an Iron Man character. Fucking buy that stock. So let's all band together and find who's the next one of that.
Well, hey, maybe that's what the Rivian CEO RJ Scaringe needs to do.
I don't know his name, so I already
his
know.
name,
We gotta start learning their names.
RJ Scaringe.
He's got to go out and say some racy, stupid shit.
Be crazy, man.
Be crazy. Have a scandal, dude.
You want people to be thrilled about your new chips?
Try some cocaine.
Be absolutely nuts.
Yes.
Have like fucking 15 to 20 kids. But none of them from having sex. You have to
do weird sperm stuff.
Yeah, you have to ship your sperm to the women and be like, please put this in you.
Please put this in you. I'll give you a horse.
If you want Rivian to really take off,
yeah,
get fucking crazy.
Yeah. Man. You know how they made a dog the mayor of that one California little town?
Idlewild, yeah.
They should do that with a CEO. Make a dog a CEO.
Now that's what I'm talking
Now
about.
that-
And get them all gacked out on cocaine.
Yeah. Have the dog on stage just like playing tug of war with Aaron Ross Sorkin.
What are your thoughts about 2026?
Yeah. That stock's going through the roof, man. We're changing our ticker symbol to
Woof.
fucking Woof, but that already exists.
It's Chewy, right? Or
No,
Petco
Chewy is Chewy. Woof is Petco.
Yeah.
But it's in the shitter, man. It's somebody get the dog bag out because this thing just took a big crap on the lawn. Petco, woof. Oh, maybe poop. It could be poop. Dogs love poop. It's available. Flea, maybe. Well, you don't want your stock associated with itchiness.
Or the bassist from Red Hot Chili Peppers. We all saw that guy freak out on his bass
Oh
tech.
yeah, dog. There's dog, but that's God. You gotta love when they get clever with this stuff. You know what the ticker symbol dog is for? I'll give you a hint. It's an ETF.
I'm never gonna guess.
Short the Dow 30. So like if the stocks are a dog,
Sure.
you buy this
would
thing
not
and
have
it's
guessed
short
that.
all the things, and it's that's fun. I love when they get cute. Anyway, so with the SpaceX potential IPO, you're already seeing, because if you wanted to participate in this, there's basically one of two ways, one of three. If you're an insider or you're buying shares, off market right now, which you can do, but it's very illiquid and tough. You can wait for the IPO, or you can buy some of the existing space stocks that might get a little bit of a gravitational
Sure.
pull. So you got Rocket Lab, AST Space Mobile, of course, Spire Global, Planet Labs just reported, man, they took off. Planet Labs makes those tiny little, like not peanut, but
That's the future.
a JBL speaker sized
I want peanut-sized
satellites.
spaceships. We'll just send the
For
peanuts
what,
back for
dude?
the peanuts.
You want to send peanuts into space? Get the peanuts out there, man. Blast them out there through the Kuiper Belt. Yeah, Planet Labs just, man, they blew out earnings. Rocket Lab has been up every day for, well, this week at least. I bought some of that. And then you got RDW, which is Redwire Corporation. Ooh, BKSY is another one I forgot about. Black Sky Technology. So there's a lot of ways you can play this. I'm going to write that one down, in fact. BKSY. There's no guarantee that these will work, because that's another one of the things. Anything that feels like a guarantee just doesn't work. I think Rocket
Labs.
I think Rocket Man is a good song. But I do think that one's.
But we could also see.
I could see SpaceX acquiring Rocket Lab.
We could see Elon Musk become, or at least get pretty close to becoming
Getting his head blown off.
That might come with it, but becoming the first trillionaire if he.
Oh yeah, easily.
This will be. I mean, it depends what the valuation is and everything, but we could be looking at the largest IPO ever.
He is becoming more and more of a biblical character that we should all like. If in 2,000 years looking back, these would be biblical times for those people in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like the perfect example of how the Bible would teach us, like how money not only doesn't make you more virtuous, but definitely doesn't make you more happy. Because he'd be the loneliest.
Kids reading history
saddest-
books like, wait, he wasn't even having sex anymore. He was just mailing out his sperm. What the hell?
Yes, that's what he did.
That's what
Now are
money
your
does?
parents home?
That's what Uber. That's what Uber wealth does to you. You can't even.
Well, he
enjoy
wasn't in Uber. He was in SpaceX and
Sure. You can't even enjoy the carnal pleasures of
sex.
sure.
Well, let's click that other one. Elon is a moron. I think there was another little. There's a fun little clip from that other interview with Stephen Miller's wife. Wait, what is this? What would you do? Oh yeah, this is great. He was asked in the interview, what would you do if you had to start over with only $1,000? And he couldn't comprehend. Let's just play the video. He couldn't comprehend it as a theoretical. He was like, well, that would be impossible.
I did originally come to North America with like, I don't know, $2,500 Canadian. So I don't know, maybe $2,000 US. One bag of books and one bag of clothes in Montreal at age 17. So that is how I started out. At this point, I have a lot of knowledge. A lot of things would have to go wrong for that to be the case. It's
Yeah,
like,
no
am I
kidding.
just emerging from prison, perhaps? With a stipend? All my companies have been confiscated.
Oh, I thought they were
I mean,
way
it
further
would
away.
take Armageddon, which hopefully that doesn't happen. Like Ragnarok next level, and I lost.
Yeah. Can you pause it for 1 second?
The hell?
She is like nothing. She's it's her show. She doesn't say anything or
Well, she's a vacuous.
She just hardly respond. Like
shell of a person. It's a good thing they're wearing their lapel mics. Just like they couldn't bother getting the extension with the actual proper thing. They're just wearing. I love that. Gotta love that.
She also he leaves so much dead air, and she refuses to fill it. It's very fun.
Well, because she's terrified of him.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Or impressed. I don't know. Well, we don't need to play the rest. He was asked, "What would you do?"
I'm kind of curious what he says.
Go ahead.
It's bad hand.
I mean,
so much dead air.
It's impossible for me for someone to have that amount of knowledge, all the knowledge that I have, and then be dropped down
a guy
to
who's
a low
never heard of a
resource
hypothetical
because
situation.
The reality is that either something truly catastrophic has happened, like civilization has melted, or I will be able to ask people to just give me money, and with the promise that I will have.
Why does she think he's so funny?
What I'm able to do right now.
Yeah.
Like if you give me $1, you will get back much more than $1.
Yes.
So it's somewhat of an impossible dichotomy because
It's not a dichotomy.
Just answer the question.
Had to have been destroyed or something.
Yeah. Okay.
In which case, $1,000 is not going to solve your problems.
Wow, he's so smart.
You know, you
Here,
can't do much.
all right, that's enough.
Oh my God.
It's actually quite a tough dichotomy. First of all, not what a dichotomy is. It's the question was just simply if you had to start over all
With
today
$1,000.
with $1,000, what would you do? Well, first of all, that
he's
happen.
He's acting as if she said, describe the scenario in which
you would only have $1,000.
You only have $1,000 left. And he's like, well, that would be impossible. It's like, that's not what she's asking.
Yeah.
She's asking what you would do, because that honestly probably would be interesting for some people to hear. What would you do if you were like me, a young guy? I only have $1,000 to my name.
I would give it to me.
I look up to Elon Musk.
Yeah.
What would you do if you were me, Elon?
I would buy Tesla stock. I would buy Tesla shares.
My God.
But it's quite a...
It is always crazy. You know, I know we go hard on the guy. It's just, it's engaging with him at all and also trying to hold the fact that there are so many people who think this guy is just the pinnacle of intelligence and
he's obviously smart. He's smart in some way. Sure. What the fuck ever. But you listen to him talk and it's just fuck you, dude. That's what I want. That's all I would say. Fuck You know what? Actually, fuck you. I'd like to pose another question. Fuck you, Elon.
Wait, follow-up question. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm not sure I understand. If you were to say fuck me, then what does that say about you?
I mean, have you ever been in that situation though, where you guys are all
Where someone's a moron and I'm talking to them?
Well, yeah, and everyone's doing like a hypothetical situation. And they're like, yeah, but that wouldn't happen. It's like, I know. I don't know why you're allergic to fun. We're all just chatting and having a time.
The question was, would you rather fuck your mom or your dad?
Well, why would I be in a scenario where I'm fucking them?
I don't know. Someone's got a gun pointed at your head. Well, I would just karate chop them.
How'd they get in the house?
Yeah.
Well, you left the door open.
Well, that wouldn't happen.
Well, if I was in a situation like
the door.
that, my whole world would be ending anyway. And so I would just say, kill me, because if I was in that situation, it wouldn't matter. Okay. You have to leave the party
Shoot
now. Yeah.
All right. Well, so there you have it, folks. Elon is a moron, but SpaceX is going to make him a lot more money that he desperately needs to bring us the robot future that we all want and keep asking for.
Do you think we'll get OpenAI IPO as well?
Yeah. Probably
in 2026.
Although I don't know, because then that would open up their books to the investing public, and I don't think they want. He's in a tough position, Sam Altman,
because he's got to raise money.
He's got to raise money, but
he also doesn't want to be super transparent.
Yeah. Speaking of I was alluding to the other big investing thing.
Oh God! Also, before
what?
Did you see the Jimmy Fallon clip? Where
oh yeah, dude. Let's play it. Why not?
Is it worth
Sam Altman
playing?
on Fallon? Yeah.
It's just like,
let's pull it up.
And do you use ChatGPT when raising your baby?
I do. I feel kind of bad about it, because I have this like genius level at everything intelligence sitting there like waiting to unravel mysteries of humanity, and I'm like, why does my kid stop dropping his pizza on the floor and laughing? Like, yeah. And so I feel like I'm not asking a good enough question, but it is. I cannot imagine having gone through that, like figuring out how to raise a newborn without ChatGPT. Clearly, people did it for a long time, no problem.
Yes,
but
yeah.
And
do you use
so that's really interesting.
I know.
Do you use ChatGPT to like help raise your child?
It's always Jimmy Fallon too with these guys.
So like my baby,
God, dude, that's so neat.
I asked ChatGPT like, so why did my baby drop a piece of pizza? Why does your baby have a piece of pizza to begin with? Babies can't eat pizza, Sam Altman. Why don't you ask it? What do I feed my baby? You
maybe
stupid
he did,
shit.
And it said pizza.
Yeah, maybe he asked it. Okay, ChatGPT. I gave the baby pizza, like you said, but now he's throwing it on the floor. Why? Why can't my baby grip? Fucking, I don't know, man.
It's also so weird to hear him do the. I know people have done it for a long time without ChatGPT, but I just don't know how they did it. And that is like the entire thesis of their whole thing. We're taking things people have been doing for years, and just fine.
Yeah.
And now you can ask a chatbot about it. Who gives a shit?
Someone should blow up a data center. I'd like to see that happen in my lifetime. Someone will do it.
No, put them in space.
Put the data centers in space?
Yeah, I heard an asteroid's coming. We got to get on that thing and build data centers quick.
We need more of them. Well, robots are the other big theme that are starting to. I thought that it would be maybe in the spring of next year, because I thought I was waiting for Tesla to really kick off the whole robotics theme, and it might happen sooner. We're just starting to see people talking about robots and robotics stocks. Serve is still holding strong, and it's starting to surge again. And this fucking rich tech robotics, I mean, it's that one's a scam. Let's see if Nightscope still has. Yeah, Nightscope. I mean, all these things, they're just total crap. But when the theme is working, crap runs. Like diarrhea down your leg. Crap runs.
So get into robotics.
Oh yeah, robotics. I think robotics in space. And I think copper and natural gas. This is just me off the cuff, off the side. I think copper and natural gas are going to be.
Why copper? Because people they're going to. Because
it is you can't have any of this. None of it works without copper. Copper is the best conducting
Till they come out with Copper 2, obviously.
Copper 2, yeah. Copper 2. Hey, ChatGPT, invent Copper 2. Wow, great job, ChatGPT. Elon takes credit for it. I was actually thinking of Copper 2. Grok was inventing Copper 2.
I just finished feeding my baby pizza and I invented Copper 2.
They modeled Iron Man after me. All right.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
It is really cool.
It is really cool.
I'm going to pose you a hypothetical situation.
What does that mean?
It means it's not really going to happen, so don't worry about it. But I'm just curious, like, if you could put yourself in that scenario.
I understand.
Okay.
What is the question?
Well, you find out Mars is uninhabitable.
That's not true. But that's not true. But continue, please.
Where do you shift your? Where do you shift SpaceX's ventures next?
Okay, so first of all, Mars is not uninhabitable. We've got plans to terraform the planet and make it habitable for human life. So
no, I'm just saying. Imagine that it is, though. Can you imagine that, like, something happens and you find out it's not possible? Where does SpaceX go from there?
SpaceX builds rockets. I can't keep doing it. Yeah, you understand the bit, folks.
We get the bit.
Yeah, all right. We're at the end of the thing here. Thanks for joining us this week. Let us know in the comments what you think about robots and if you're going to buy the SpaceX IPO when it happens next year, inevitably. And if you think Elon Musk has the intelligence to understand what a hypothetical is and what he would do with $1,000. He'd probably build an investing robot. If he understood the question, he'd say, I'd build an investing robot to invest my money because I'm so smart. You know, when I got here, I only had $1,000. And I turned it into Tesla.
He had $2,500 CAD.
Yeah, Canadian dollars. I'm glad he made that distinction.
Yeah, what would we all have done? I think he had $500 extra.
Jesus Christ.
And he had a leg up.
I really just hope no tragedy befalls that man. That'd be terrible. Some kind of freak tragedy befell him.
He should start doing more like extreme sports stuff.
I would love to see that. More stunts.
Stunts.
Yeah. Elon should do more stunts.
I want to see Elon do the longest skateboard jump.
Yeah.
Like, and it's a Red Bull event.
I think that known adrenaline junkie and other eccentric CEO Alex Karp should take him onto the slopes on a black diamond, black diamond.
Even an adrenaline. He does like cross country skiing.
Yeah, well, he's
it's
a
like
man.
the most boring form.
No,
I mean it's a good workout.
Yeah, it's a good workout.
But
I don't know. They should do a sword battle with real swords, or something. A fight to the death, if you will.
Oh, I mean, I've seen Alex with that. Where it's like, yeah. Wait, he challenged Zuck to some kind of fight, but he backed out. Remember?
Oh yeah. Well, because he's a
God. How cool would that have been? We just saw Zuck pull Elon's head off.
You made fun of me for the last time, Elon. Squeezes his head like a melon. Oh, that'd be fun. It just pops. All right, folks. We'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.